Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to the Viper's Pit. If you're new here, you like what I do, feel free to subscribe, hit the bell icon, so you can be notified of all of my upcoming videos. Today we're going to be talking about Destiny 2. Beyond Light, of course. Are you wondering what the Pengins are all about? Are you wondering what the etrophic shards are? How to defeat Erimis? Well, you're in luck, because all three of these will be covered in the video today. Of course you know that. So without any further ado, let's begin with the Erimis battle. This boss battle begins immediately upon you entering the arena, or room, rather. You will be attacked by sharks and fallen, vandals, and they're seemingly coming out of nowhere, trying to swarm you. However, you made it this far. I've got faith in you. You can take it all the way through. Just follow these simple steps, and you'll be just fine. You need to get Erimis down to about 3/4 in the first room, just by hiding and shooting, making sure you're clearing the ads so they don't swarm you. Once you get it down to 3/4, at this point you'll trigger the first of 2 cutscenes in this battle, in which you'll see, well, I'm not going to give it away. So, after the cutscene, the walls are raised. You'll be able to take the doorway to the outside. You'll see 3 platforms connected to the original room via a bridge, leading to the 3 platforms. Getting about 3/4 of the way across this bridge will trigger the next phase of this boss battle. Excuse me. And you want to start immediately retreat. Go back to where you came from, but you can't go back through the door. So just go back, and you will see metal railings go around the outside. They have a front plate on the metal railings that will protect you. So crouch behind the metal railing. Take your time, pick up all the ads, begin attacking Erimis. While dodging her stasis attacks, she will rotate between using a shield that is presented to her by 3 servitors and having a minions attack you. During the phase that she has the shield that's given to her by the 3 servitors, you must kill all 3 servitors before the shield will drop, and you can damage her again. However, while the ads will come to you, Erimis will not. She will look like she is. She will walk almost directly towards you. If you get uncomfortable at any time that you think she's getting too close, just hide behind the metal plate again. If she can't see you, she'll pad back to the center of the battle area. So,
no more enemies in here.
I've tested this. I've had friends test this. It's worked every time. But this is a new game here, so things are still subject to change. However, I don't see them altering the fight anyway. It took a lot of time for me to get there and get it right. So, that being said, once you get her down to 1/4 health, you can get her. Once you get her down, you get her just under 1/4. She'll fall to the ground. When she does this, just go ahead and run up, finish her off, and that will trigger the next cutscene, which will be the end of the battle. So, I'm not telling you what it looks like either. But it's interesting. I'll tell you that much. So, let's move on to other 5 and trophies, shall we? And their locations. This quest will unlock your stasis subclass, perk. That being said, your first shard will be found in Asterion Abyss, where you see the Vex. Cubes that look like shaped almost like a L laying on the ground with the point sticking up. So it's the furthest large structure out if you're coming from the mission point. So you really can't miss it. You just keep checking all the Vex structures about halfway up, all the way down. It will be the last one before there's 2 little small structures of Vex cubes. And then directly behind that is where you're going to be looking at. You're going to go about halfway up on the little thing and you'll see it floating right there in the canvas. Now, let's move to the second one here. But before I get to that, let's go ahead and explain something that I should have started off with. In order to damage these shards, you must have the stasis weapon from the quest that the Drifter gives you after the finish of the main quest. If you do not have this weapon, you cannot harm these shards. So before you go get them, make sure you have that weapon. Now, okay, got it? Good. Right, here we go. The second shard will be concealed in the, well, it would be in the concealed void boss sector 5. All the way through it to the end. But once you get to the end room and you've cleared all the ads, you fought the mini boss, finish all the ads out, walk to the center of the room to look directly up where the light is kind of shining down in the room. You look directly up in that, and you'll see it floating right above the little wreckages. Your third one is going to be at Devin's Ridge, right outside of Bray Exoscience. You don't have to go inside, it's outside of it. When you're coming up to Bray Exoscience, you'll see a little small ice wall that's about a quarter of the way up the large ice wall where the antenna is. Where those 2 walls meet, right there, is where the other one is. The third one. Now, this is Bray Exoscience. Alright, now let's move on to the 4th, and that's going to be in Risk Reborn Approach. You find this one at the top of the second boost lift. You jump down into a small area where the stairs are. You've already seen this area before, you should already know where it's at. Located underneath the stairs, right there. Walk around to the back of the stairs, and there's an open spot there, and it's literally hidden under the stairs right there. Now, once you grab this one, let's go ahead and have you go ahead and grab the 5th one and final one. While you're in here, just continue on. You'll reach the mag lift tracks. You follow those around until you get to a large open room with 4 mechanical pillars in it. It's floating by one of the pillars. You can't miss it. I promise you. And there you have it. That's all 5 of the etrophic shards and their locations. Now to the part a lot of you are probably here for. And that would be, what is this penguin doing in my bag? And what am I supposed to do? Well, in this case, you're supposed to take the penguin where you start out, where barracks is. But if you're coming outside from visiting barracks, you will take a left, walk down to the second set of doors. They'll open for you. You walk inside of that room. Inside of that room, you'll find a stack of a bunch of boxes in the back of the room. You take the penguin there, and it'll give you the option of placing it upon the box. You do that. Okay, so you put the penguin up. What are the penguins for? And I do mean penguins, not just penguin. There will be 9 in total. 1 for each week, as near as we can tell. Because that's the way Destiny does things. And no one knows exactly yet where they're all going to spawn or when. But they will spawn during the week. Don't worry. Just check back. I'm going to be updating the comments on this video, so you don't have to watch the video again. But if you want to, please give me a little, I'd appreciate it. In the comments, I will be updating every week where the penguins are. So, just check back. If you don't have time to watch the video, great. I promised you this, so I'm going to deliver. There'll be a list of where the penguins are and where to find them. So, by all means, as soon as I find out this week, I'm going to post it. That being said, if you like this video, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, comment. You know the spiel. The more you comment, the more it gets into the algorithm. I'm sure you've heard it a million times. But, first of all and foremost, we have a great community here. You guys rock. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the support you give. So, that being said, that's it. That's all I've got for you today. Next week, we'll be covering probably the release of Cyberpunk 2077. The last covering the Night City Wire that came out. It'll be that update. And I hope to see you there. So, remember, you always have a friend here at the Viper's Pit. And thank you. That's all for me, Holy Viper.